welcome my friends. These are 3 battle strategies I would use if I was in the Pokemon world. By yours truly. Here is me, your good friend Emma, and this is my Oshawott. And me and Oshawott are going to be demonstrating for y'all what my awesome strategy would be if Pokemon were real. Okay, so we're going to go by anime rules. No health bar, level visible. You can command Pokemon to dodge and stuff. Pokemon can evolve mid-battle, and there's flexible turn order. But most importantly, Pokemon can understand human language. So, there's an unwritten rule where before a Pokemon can act, they have to wait for their trainer to say what to do. Like, they won't start with tackle, they have to wait for their trainer to tell them to tackle. So with this rule, we can determine that in a regular trainer battle, a Pokemon's actions are only as fast as the trainer's decision-making skills. And if we optimize decisioning on our end, we'll optimize the speed of our Pokemon's actions, and if we hinder the opponent's decision speed, we'll hinder the speed of the Pokemon's actions. So how can we do that? The command act method is what trainers expect us to use, and this is how we could catch them off guard. If we remove the first step, we could act sooner than the opponent expects, therefore sooner than the opponent can command, and therefore sooner than their Pokemon can act. Alright, first strategy, pre-battle commands. So, step 1, talk to your Pokemon before the battle. So, hey, the moment I let you out of your Pokeball, immediately use tackle, okay? Then you have to establish the battle rules with your opponent. So in this case, it'll be a 2-on-2 battle, and most importantly, the battle begins when both Pokemon are out of their Pokeballs. Does that sound good? So step 3, wait for your opponent to throw the Pokeball first. This could be done in a variety of ways. One method I like to do is, you know when you play fetch and you like fake out throw with when you're playing fetch with your dog, but like they move anyway, but like you haven't thrown the ball yet.
I love trolling my dog, yes.
And so we do this with the Pokemon trainer. While in the middle of questioning what's happening, you could throw the Pokeball, let them out to catch them off guard. This step could vary depending on the type of move, but in this case, I would throw the Pokeball as close to the opponents as I can to minimize the distance between tackle to hit as soon as possible. The strategy isn't usually enough to win, but here's where the next one comes in. Alright, another key factor in battle. The state of the battle, and therefore the state of our Pokemon, has the ability to change our opponent's next move, and that's the natural ability to adapt to changing situations. This can influence the moves they command, but more importantly, in our case, the Pokemon they choose. A real situation isn't the only thing that can inform people's decisions, false information can too, especially if it's convincing. Alright, strategy 2, pretend to faint / almost faint. Alright, requirement, we need a rule set that allows switching mid-battle, so we'll continue on from the last battle, at least a 2v2. Important to give the impression your Pokemon's fainted by switching them out. You know how in the anime, they have like swirly eyes when they're fainted?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty easy to like know it's fake. So one of my methods is you have to like have your Pokemon like face plant so you can't see their face. So it doesn't, so you don't show your hand, you know?
Mm-hmm.
This won't work if there's a referee to declare them fainted, because sometimes that happens in the Pokemon anime. But if that's the case, just making them low health or whatever, it will have the same effect, but it's less funny. Step 1, preparation. Hey Oshawott, if you get hit by a tackle, pretend you're fainted, okay? Like this. Alright, step 2, intentionally get hit by a weak move to start the act. Once the opponent thinks they're fainted, recall and switch to another Pokemon. Aw, good job Oshawott, we'll get her next time. You know, shit like that. Switch to a Pokemon that encourages them to counterpick a type weak to your fake fainted Pokemon for their second Pokemon. This basically says the same thing. Your opponent has a team member that could counterpick your second Pokemon, and your opponent's second Pokemon is weak against your first fainted Pokemon. So, for example, if I send out Swadloon, she could counterpick with Tepig and like switch out later. But since Oshawott's not fainted, we could send him out later to be like, haha, you already sent out your Pokemon. Can't change out now. Alright, then defeat the first Pokemon. This step's the most reliant on chance, but if you win, you'll get the advantage for the rest of the match. It's not guaranteed, but it does turn your victory condition from defeating 2 of their Pokemon normally to defeating 1 of their Pokemon normally and defeating their other Pokemon with a guaranteed counterpick advantage in your favor. Then step 5, drop the act and enjoy the advantage. Return your second Pokemon and switch back to your first Pokemon. They can't swap, hahaha. Alright, you can't be comfortable yet. Your victory's within grasp, but not guaranteed. Now that the act is lifted, your opponent can adapt to reliable information again. We can't not give them information. We gotta command our Pokemon at some point, so what can we do? Any strategy we declare at this point equals data they could use to form a strategy, and they can still win with the right calculations if this data is processed efficiently. But who said we needed to give them efficient data? Alright. Our third and final strategy, speaking in code. Teach your Pokemon the wrong move names.
Damn, didn't know my Oshawott knew fucking Fireball. Let's go.
Alright, so be like, when I use Fire Peck, use Fury Cutter. When I use Vine Wood, use Razor Shell. When I use Flamethrower, use Revenge. When I say Dodge, use Water Gun. When I say Water Gun, you dodge a close attack. And this will have to be practiced a lot, but it will be worth it because it'll be really funny. Next step, when the time is right, start the chaos. No matter how smart your opponent is, they'll have to spend time and energy decoding your commands to react accordingly, especially if this is the first time you're doing this. Therefore, the foe's Pokemon will have to wait longer to receive commands. You could try this technique with more than one team member, but it might not always work.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a type that would do it. Look at that face. Can't go along with that shit.
I always teach my Swadloon Dragon Pulse. Okay, so I have a little video where I'd like to demonstrate the strategy in real time.
Oh, okay.
It's a little video. I tried to make it into PowerPoint, but PowerPoint animation is annoying as fuck, so I just made it in Clip Studio Paint instead. So enjoy. Alright, that's it.
Isolate your fucking Pokemon opponents. Let's go.
In conclusion, do not let me become a Pokemon trainer. I'll just do weird shit like this.
When Pokemon invade the world, I'll make sure to keep that in mind.
Truth. So, one question I have for y'all. What kind of counterplays could you come up with to beat these strats?
That's a good question.
Kill
I was
the
thinking-
trainer.
Leave the battle.
Leave the battle? That's forfeiting. That's evil.
Eh,
No.
you're just too
Murder
good of
the
a trainer.
Do you think these strategies would be practical?
Yeah, I feel like stuff like feints and like fake outs are pretty good mind games, so
It might like diminish capability once it becomes like known, right? Eventually it become infamous in kind of strat, so it's just like,
Yeah.
wonder how will it hold up in that scenario.
yeah, that's true.
Once people know about it, it'll probably just be less reliant on adapting to trainer commands and more just paying attention to the Pokemon itself. So it'll be really funny when everyone is just like saying the wrong moves and like kids watching Pokemon Championship on TV just like learn like think flamethrowers like tackle or something.
Tell your Pokemon to swim and it starts flying, yeah.
And it won't be good for the audience experience within the Pokemon world.
Do you know this strat gets banned by the fucking investors for fucking up the viewing numbers? Let's go.
One thing I had in mind for the first strategy when you need to hope that the opponent throws their Pokeball first, once like having the second Pokeball throw like gives you the advantage, they're just gonna stand with their Pokeballs held, just like faking out.
That's true.
And like the audience, like when you're gonna fucking start the battle, because they don't want to send out their Pokemon first, you know.
I think they could also do something where the first person to throw the Pokeball fakes out where they're going to throw it. Like they make it look like they're aiming towards like one corner, but they actually throw it to the completely other
wait,
side.
that's smart. So like you could throw it right here, but you actually throw it right here or something.
Yeah, but that only works if the next Pokeball goes like pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Which I think would be a reasonable rule to have. Like you have to throw it within 1 second.
Yeah, I think the rules will eventually adjust where y'all either have to like throw it within a time limit or just throw it at the same time. But before that rule sets in place, we could abuse the strategy as much as we want, you know? Because like no Pokemon anime character like tells their Pokemon what to do beforehand, from what I can remember. If there is, I do want to see that episode because that sounds really cool.
Do their memories get wiped in the Pokeball?
I don't think so.
I have a question regarding the fake move names.
Yeah.
So I can tell by that you're trying to teach a flamethrower to Oshawa here that we're
Yeah.
using just completely wrong names. Do you think it would be better to use only moves that Pokemon could learn? Just switch them around.
I think that could be a good mix-up where they're like, okay, oh, she's actually using Oshawtt's moveset for once, but it's just like not the ones that
Yeah.
that you think.
Here the other trainer say Oshawott use flamethrower. I immediately know that's wrong and that I shouldn't trust it.
Yeah.
But if it's like Oshawott use water gun, I mean like I won't know if that's real or fake.
I think also I had an idea where it'd be like, there's like 2 codes. One of them is like the wrong moves, and the other one is like the mixed up moves. And you say a code word like moveset A and moveset B. But I think that's too much.
Yeah,
to
like
learn.
what's stopping you from having like multiple aliases for a single move just
for
to
like
fuck
the
them up
same
even more?
moveset?
That's true.
Yeah. So like you have 50 different ways of just saying tackle or something.
Yeah. You just cycle in whatever feels right. You'll have like a piece of paper in front of you with like the list. I mean, nothing's stopping you from bringing notes to a Pokemon battle.
It's like those football diagrams where they're like drawing the circles and the lines and the X's to like indicate the plays.
This just got me thinking about like, what if you just like speak a different language in the Pokemon world? One of my strategies was to like learn a different language so your opponent can't know what you're doing.
Fuck them up by speaking French.
And then that got me thinking, I'm like, do any of like the Pokemon trainers I feel like all the Pokemon trainers in the Pokemon world like speak the same language. There's like a universal language in the Pokemon world.
They might be speaking fantasy common, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true, yeah.
Do they know
Not
what
even the
language
French
it is?
speak French, unfortunately.
Like no matter what the localization, it's always gonna be the same language. And that just got me
What if
thinking.
you teach your Pokemon Morse?
Morse code.
That's a different language.
There was this other strategy I had where you'd like bring a speaker to the battle and make it like just like put it like on full blast so your opponent can't hear, and then like your Pokemon like looks at you and like you do like sign language and shit to command them.
Yeah, you gotta have them reorient the battle so that it's the wrong way around, so your Pokemon is facing you.
Alternatively, you can just give your Pokemon like a fucking AirPod.
Yeah.
It's true.
Wait, what if instead of putting like being on the wrong side of the battlefield, you like have a camera on the other side of the battlefield and like have your phone or screen next to you to like see?
Fuck yes.
No, wait. You put the camera to you and you put a monitor behind in the Pokemon's view, in your Pokemon's view, so they could see your sign language.
Give your Pokemon augmented reality meta glasses so that they can see your fucking signs.
The meta's gonna be so fucked once like speaking in codes becomes the meta. You're gonna have to like learn like the code words.
The idea is like the code words are different for every trainer, so every trainer you fight, you have to.
And it's not always the same.
There'll probably be like websites like keep records of like what trainers use.
There's gonna be forums online. I'm like, okay, which code does Lance command does Dragonite in? Oh, when Lance said use Earthquake, the Dragonite used Hyper Beam. I don't know if it's gonna stay the same, but there's like a 30% chance it will for like. It's like
If you look at this
Like you don't even have
trainer's history, I was gonna say, if you look at this trainer's history, you can see that they tend to keep their dragon type moves the same over time, but change their normal type moves fairly regularly.
Never limit yourself to just move names. Like you can just go like come up Oshawott and it just fucking works or something. I don't know.
I think my favorite part of the code is just like scrambling dodge it within the moveset.
Yeah.
To be like when I say dodge it, use water gun. When I say water gun, dodge.
Command your Pokemon like a bop it. This is for the whole just bop it. It's just different moves.
It might be hard to retrain your Pokemon's muscle memory, but if you like train it from birth, like if you hatch a Pokemon egg and then you teach it,
I was just thinking that.
it would be very unethical, but it would work.
It's like teaching
Hey,
your
if
kid,
ethics aren't a
like,
concern, I mean, like you can put a shock collar.
No, that's super effective. It's super effective. It's gonna like damage.
Oh, not their electric type.
Oh, true. But would they be able to feel it?
Fair.
Maybe for like shit where it's like not as effective. I guess like I mean like Pokemon could like get hurt by electric attacks, like electric Pokemon. Like a
Fair,
Pikachu
fair.
could like feel a thunder
Yeah.
shock. People are gonna start having to like record battles and like look at the logs.
Pokemon code breakers.
Imagine like the subtitles for fucking replays in this universe, just like person trainer A said like Thunderbolt, and it's just like in parentheses, this is actually has like a 30% chance of meaning surf or some shit. Yeah. It's like translator's notes, like Keikaku means plan type shit in the corner of your fucking Pokemon matches.
Translator notes. I hope this doesn't get like banned in official matches. No matter what, it will be useful against like evil teams. Like if Team Rocket tries to harass you, you could pull the shit on them, and they can't complain.
No, but they're definitely
I
gonna
feel
use
like
it back
Team
on
Rocket
you.
might learn it though. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like evil teams could use this shit as well. Wait, that's right.
If anything, they could just like mind control their Pokemon to just like not even give commands and all that.
Mm,
At what point do we teach our Pokemon autonomy?
I don't see how this is relevant to winning Pokemon battles.
Well, I just mean like
I mean, how
I say a command, it means like 50% of the time you do this, and 50% of the other time it means this, and you can just choose whatever you think works better.
Oh, we leave it up to the Pokemon. Oh my god, that's gonna be another layer.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, what else is more unpredictable than something you can't control?
Yeah. Oh my god. Could also you could also just like eventually it'll wrap around to being like using a normal moveset will be like the meta to catch people off guard.
True. I was thinking actually, I mean, the whole you say a move but the Pokemon doesn't follow it is actually a mechanic in the games with like traded Pokemon, isn't it? Where they won't like listen to you if they don't like you or
Right.
something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's like that's a layer of plausible deniability you could use, I guess. It's like this Pokemon fucking hates me. I don't know.
Do you think the Pokemon would hate me if I taught them the wrong moves? Do you really think they would?
I don't think they care. Well, except for
Yeah.
the one grass type who did not want to be part of this, but you know.
Yeah. Because, like, Pokemon can understand human language. They know what each move means. Even if you, like, even if they lived in, like, a forest for their whole life, and, like, one day they got caught in a Pokeball, and now all of a sudden they know what Razor Leaf means.
The Pokeball puts them through boarding school. I think that's my headcanon.
And injects it into their brain like a USB.
I think battle would become a lot less about knowing, like reacting to the Pokemon, like trainers, and more just like reading the Pokemon, like really quickly and talking fast.
Yeah. Do you think talking fast will like be an advantage to certain trainers?
Oh yeah, yes.
People who naturally talk slow will be perform
I
worse.
mean that's not really analogous to conversation because they're just shouting out a word or two.
Yeah.
I think even if you're a naturally a slow talker, you could probably just like shout a word or two really quickly.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what other stupid strategy I came up with?
What is it?
Okay, so you like have a Pokemon rivalry. You have a few battles. You need to have like a couple battles beforehand. But you need to be recording the audio. You need to be recording the audio.
You're gonna blackmail your fucking rivals.
No. You go to like an editor, cut out only the parts of where your rival gives commands to their Pokemon, and like put that on a soundboard.
Oh my god.
And you go. You bring a speaker. And now you can control their Pokemon.
You're fucking doing it like an Amazon Alexa. Like...
You just have a soundboard next to you, Steam Deck. You just press a button.
You like have a phone or something. You could control your phone or just like bring a stream deck.
Stream.
Bringing my
like-
gamer PC to the Pokemon
It's like,
match.
hey rival, I'm gonna go I'm gonna stream this battle if that's fine. And there's like, oh yeah, sure. It's like, that's why I have all this equipment.
The strat would work with Iono, yeah, for sure. Like, she could use that strat.
Oh my god. She should. That'd be so funny. That means in the meta of if soundboards are allowed, that means the meta is where you have to like change the way your Pokemon reacts. Change the way you command your Pokemon every time you battle.
True.
Like, it's like, oh, when I say don't listen to the previous battle commands where it says use water gun, just listen to when I say Oshwa use water gun.
Yeah.
And then you call your Pokemon the wrong names.
Oh my
only
god,
are
yes,
give
they
her
the
the
wrong
wrong
name, but calling
names.
the
Like
Pokemon
in
name.
dual Pokemon battles, like teach them flipped names so that they don't know which one you're referring to.
Oh my god. If triple battles were like more popular, you could like mix them up as well.
Precisely.
Could also have two of the same Pokemon in a double battle, but like their name, but like pronounce their name like slightly differently. Like if I have two Oshawatts, I could be like Oshawott is Oshawott A and Oshawa like A, or like there has to be like some subtle difference where like they could be able to tell. Oshawott or Oshawott?
Yeah, I think that's
And
better.
also name one of the Oshawott Steve.
Just like refer to them as
Yeah.
Steve like occasionally. Dodge it, Steve.
Yes.
Not all the time, but sometimes.
Exactly. Give your Pokemon full government names so you have at least like 3 or 4 names to refer them to.
The full Govy. There's gonna be so many restrictions on the Pokemon League. Like after like a few years.
Water.
After like a day, probably.
Do you think like champions will use this tactic?
I think some will, but like there's gonna be like definitely like old heads who like refuse to use it.
Refuse to adapt to the times.
Yeah, like on principle.
The more experienced like the champion is, like the harder it is to like for their Pokemon to like deprogram like their original muscle memory. Like they've had like hundreds of battles like with a certain moveset. Like it's gonna be so much harder for them to unlearn that than with like a new trainer and like a new Pokemon, you know?
Do you think like naturally smarter / more intelligent Pokemon are going to become the meta because they're more able to do this? They might be like weaker in battle, but they're more able to do this, so they become more popular.
Maybe like all psychic types.
Yeah.
Okay, if you copied a Pokemon with Ditto, would that Ditto theoretically have the same like false commands as the Pokemon it's copying?
And I think it's a cool mechanic if they don't. Then that's how you.
I
It's
think
another trick you can use to know things.
I don't know. They could recreate like Pokemon like pretty well. I'd assume, but also that also like imply like a Ditto could inherit like whatever it's copying memories.
I mean, it knows what moves the other Pokemon has, so like technically.
Wait, fuck! I didn't even think. Could a Ditto like copy someone's memory? Oh my fucking god! It'll just like learn everyone's like lives.
Dittos are a privacy nightmare.
or wait, what if like the Ditto forgets once it stops transforming?
That's true. That might be it.
It'll just forget.
I forgot.
What wrong move would you teach a Ditto? when I say flamethrower, use transform. Ditto. I think the only things you can mix up are like dodge it and transform. But I don't know why you wouldn't do anything like except transform as a Ditto.
You might want to like mix up transform just if you want to like transform mid fight. I don't forgot if you're allowed to do that in games actually.
Could a Ditto just like remember what a Pokemon looks like and just transform it without needing to see them?
Good question.
Maybe Pokopia would answer that, but I haven't played that game.
That's true. In Pokopia, you're able to just copy things by seeing them, but I'm not played it either.
It'd be kind of annoying gameplay-wise if like you use your transformations, but you have to like have the Pokemon around to do it.
Yeah,
I think it'd just make more sense if you just like do it once and you unlock that ability, like unlock that transform.
One motherfucker who has a Ditto that can transform into Arceus, like
my Ditto met Arceus.
Ditto met God.
Ditto met God once, and now it's taking over the Pokemon League.
I'm committing heresy in the Elite Four. Alright.
Okay, but if we're going by the rules where a Ditto has to look at a Pokemon to transform into it, You could just like have your other party members just out, so you could be like, so you could like choose any of them, and your opponent will have to like guess which one.
True. Doubly so if you have like the wrong names thing.
Yeah, if you have the wrong names.
Just stack this bullshit on top of each other.
What if you like name your Pokemon like the other, like your rival's Pokemon, like the same name, you just copy it. Like if I battle
Yeah.
like Bianca's Tepig, I could just name my Oshawott Tepig. Do you think that would be effective?
Imagine you do that to like a fucking like, you know, Blues Eradicate that literally fucking dies. And so you just like give your rival PTSD.
Even better, just go find Eradicate. Find another Eradicate.
Just go find another Eradicate.
Trainer
Just like,
Rattata.
guess who learned Necromancy? Yeah.
How does Red command his Pokemon if he doesn't speak?
I was gonna say, like, would Red be immune to this strat? Because he just doesn't speak at all. Like, yeah. He can read the Pokemon directly. Bro is a psychic like that.
He could like transfer the commands like telepathically.
Red is actually secretly a Pokemon, honestly.
He's a Ditto.
He's a Ditto.
Red is the Ditto Theory.
If you throw a Pokeball at him, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Has anyone ever done that?
Oh my god, what if you get another strategy. What if you get a Ditto to transform into yourself, and then you have that Ditto be the trainer in the official match? Like go to the Pokemon League for you. And then
I mean, yeah, Pokemon does confirm that Dittos can copy trainers, so like
I don't know
theoretically.
I don't know how effective that would be for the mind games. You could just like, I guess you could like, your real self could just like sneak behind your rival and just be like, yo, what's up? Just to distract them.
Or alternatively, you got the Ditto be the thing to sneak behind them, just to really fuck them up.
And then like have something slightly off about the body. Just like a hand coming out of the chest.
I guess it'd be easier. It'd be easier for the Ditto to be the one to sneak behind your rival, but I think it'd be funnier if the Ditto was being the one like giving out the commands.
Just walk up behind them. No one will ever believe you.
Walk up behind them in a Ditto costume, just like, hello.
Although your Pokemon would be able to face you, so there could be information that your rival and your rival's Pokemon doesn't have because they're facing the other direction. You could wait. You could okay. Here's my strategy. So you have Ditto and like okay. Let me just go to the slides and just go get like an example of the battlefield. Okay, so pretend like me right here. That's the Ditto. So I go around, I sneak around, have like Oshawott's right here. He could see me. And then like I give like a hand signal for the Ditto me to stop giving commands.
And then you take over?
And then I take over with sign language. I take over with sign language.
Oh, that. That's good. That's good.
So like the Ditto just stands there with aura while your fucking Pokemon just start acting
yeah, just aura.
Yeah.
Just like pretending that like I'm giving commands like without saying anything.
Yeah.
You could also, if sign language is too hard to learn, you could just like bring like 4 different signs with like written down like all the words.
So just sign language. I see.
I do think the issue with sign language or signs is that they have to be looking at it, and in battle it might be kind of hard to do that without like giving yourself a disadvantage physically.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there definitely is an advantage to using audio, so there's kind of a trade-off there.
But if you use audio, they're gonna know you're behind them. So.
Yeah, and there's a trade-off to this strategy. So you have way the pros and
You
cons
could
of the
do
mind.
like the earpiece microphone strategy and like put it on. Just
That's
whisper.
definitely banned.
That's probably ban worthy.
Or yeah, the AR glasses strat. That's allowed. Give your
Yeah,
Pokemon smart contacts.
that one's good.
I just like I don't understand why like people in the anime don't do this shit. It'd be so funny.
They're fucking cowards, that's why.
It's true. They're cowards.
Yeah.
Ash could never come up with this shit.
Are there any
Ash is too
mind-reading
much of a
Pokemon?
wuss here.
Ash, he doesn't have any strategies coming in. He usually just adapts on the fly, or like uses like the battlefield or his opponent's moves to his advantage. But he doesn't like come up with like things beforehand. Like I don't see him like studying like the moves and like.
Does he even train, or does he just like walk around and stuff happens to him?
Well, he does train sometimes.
That's why it took him 10 years to become the fucking champion, bro.
No, it took 20.
Like,
it took
yeah.
fucking 20 years. for
20,
Ash.
actually. Right.
He needs to at least like learn, like try to find out what his like gym leader, like the gym leaders' teams are, like ahead of time. Just like go
True.
on, like do some research. Like Rotom phones exist like while he's still 10, so like technology progressed enough.
While he was 10 years old, yeah.
You could probably also just ask someone.
He could also just like ask someone, like go to like the. I don't know if like, you know, like in the games, like there's trainers guarding. Like you have to fight before you fight the gym leader.
Mhm.
Are those
Yeah.
trainers in the anime? Like it's usually just the gym leader doing shit.
Yeah,
You
they
just
should just
ask
like walk into the gym leader, I think, online in the anime.
Yeah.
Can you just ask the gym leader and then leave?
Where your Pokemon? It's
Yeah.
like, hey.
You could also like trick them to be like, hey, oh my god, gym leader, I'm such a fucking Blaine, I'm such a big fan of your fire Pokemon. Do you wanna like can I see them? It's like, can I see them use their iconic moves? Like I need to see your team. Yeah.
Can I pet your Dragonite?
Can I put your Dragonite?
Yeah.
I don't think Blaine has a Dragonite.
Blaine? Ah, fuck. I'll think of Lance. Whatever.
Oh. I think also like since like gym leaders are like official battles and like has like a whole spectator element, I think their battles would be recorded because like a lot of them are aired on TV, so you could probably just like get that shit there.
That's true.
True. Just watch the in-universe like Cynthia Phantoms that have her like whole team on there.
Yeah. Do you think there will be like a Bulbapedia like in universe?
Oh yeah.
It
But-
genuinely probably
probably
wouldn't
a
even be
universe.
called Bulbapedia. Yeah.
Like they would like stalk Cynthia's like team and like meticulously like follow like what moves it knows and like any changes in the current matches and like
Like fucking Pokemon Universe TMZ would be like fucking Cynthia spotted with a new fucking like Mimikyu or some shit. I don't know. Like a new Pokemon spotted. Possible changes in the lineup? Question mark. I don't know.
Cynthia's Spiritomb hasn't been seen in 8 battles. What could this mean for the future of the league?
What could this mean for the meta? So true.
I want to like fuck with the rules so much that I'm gonna make like spawn the job market for Pokemon referee.
Spawn the job market.
It's gonna be like a professional job because they have to keep track of so much.
They keep track of you
Yeah.
specifically.
Me specifically, but like I'm not gonna like if Pokemon are real, I'm not gonna be the only freak about this.
Yeah, someone will have figured out how to like pre-program the Pokemon or some shit. I don't know.
Like if I can figure this out, if Pokemon are real, there's gonna be so many people doing this.
And there's gonna be so much shit that's just gonna be banned. Someone's gonna like just straight up teach their Pokemon how to use an AK or some shit. I just realized, so like one of your strats is like throwing the Pokeball directly at one of the Pokemon, right?
Yeah.
Or was that just part of the animation? Okay. So
that's
under
both.
that metric, isn't this okay. Under that metric, isn't this technically pay to win? Because like theoretically, you could buy like a luxury ball or like one of the heavier Pokeballs, and that does like more damage to the Pokemon when you throw it in their face.
Oh wait,
Like-
no. It would be funny, but I don't know if it would be allowed. But I meant to like throw it close to the Pokemon.
Ah, so like jump scares them in the face. I see.
Yeah. I think the Pokeball
I see.
positioning would also be part of the meta.
Fair. I mean,
One strat-
technically, nothing banning you from attaching a drone to a Pokeball or something.
One strategy I had is where you just like plant a Pokeball like in the middle of the field and like once you return, it's like, oh, return, like your Pokemon planted in the middle of the battlefield, like here's the word return and it immediately comes out.
Fascinating.
I don't know how much like
It was like setting up Pokemon landmine.
yeah,
Like, yeah.
I think that might count as sabotaging like the battlefield before it starts, though.
True. But Your Honor, it's very funny.
I also had an idea where if I have a Psychic Pokemon, I could use it to like use Psychic on one of the Pokeballs and just like lift it like super high in the air without them noticing. And then once I like return them in my Pokeball, like the Psychic wears off and it starts falling.
That one might be more allowed, actually. Because then, like, not stopping the trainer from just looking up and noticing it.
Yeah.
But it's really far
So
up.
it's technically fair game.
Like they never said like you can't move your Pokeballs anywhere.
True.
If it's like not allowed inside like the fucking battlefield range, you could have it like on the edge or something with like sideways momentum. So when the Psychic wears off, it'll land in the battlefield.
Just make sure like your Pokemon like pushes it forward or something before it comes back in.
That'll call into question whether Pokemon are allowed to assist in throwing Pokeballs though, or if it has to be only by the trainer.
I don't see why not. This would also add more of a meta on like double battles, because then you could have like specifically keep your psychics around so that they can fuck with Pokeball positioning.
Yeah, I think Pokeball positioning is like a strategy I would probably think about more if I make like a second presentation. Would you all be interested?
Obviously, yes. I would, absolutely.
Yes.
I will
We are
I will wake
tuned
up
for
as
this
I
shit.
stand, so do not worry.
Let's go.
Very epic.
Woo!